hear the voices inside my head. See voices behind the wall, uplifting the underdog. We fighting above the law.
Hey y'all. Hey Betsy. Hey Cool Gamer. Hey Alex. Sunshine. Punksy. Jackie. Hey Sapphire. St. Almost Fire. Katie. Kim Maple. Nikki Tuples. Hello Mallory. Cotton Candy Boobs. Frankie. ES. Hey y'all. Okay. We're going to play some things. Some things. Hey, Darzilla. Tinky Tink. Hey, Miss Robin. Margaret. BJ. Jojo Husky. Jewels of Thought. Hi, Carla. Hey, Sarah. Angel Marie. Channel Surfer. That's cute. Hey, Sweet Crazy. Hi, everyone. Tiny Tumbleweed. Hey, Amber. Shuby Mom. All right, let me pull my chat up here. Why is that not working? Hi, Avery. Okay, Amber is blue. Okay. Hey, World Peas. So I have slow chat on. I can't remember. I think it's only 20 seconds, guys. I may take that off. Or I don't know. It keeps kind of jumping here and there. Hey, Gail. Emergency Me. Sugar Lips. Okay, so. Hey, babe, how do I pull up that one that you downloaded? Okay, so let's rewind. Hey, Squids, Tracy, IGY, Sugar Lips, Panda, Gracie. How do I pull up that thing that you downloaded? Yeah. Hi, Zena. Okay. Okay, I don't want to do it yet.
No, it's not ready for you.
Okay. Oh, I see.
It's that guy right there.
Thank you, baby. Okay, so we rewind.
Hi, everybody.
We rewind to Jodie Sue and her fucked up stuff that she said the other day. And now, of course, we knew she was going to backpedal, right? We all knew it. She was going to backpedal. She didn't say the things that she said, but yes, the fuck she did. Now, she was all trying to like, I love when people try to burn people. It's not even a burn, but they are so proud of the burn they think they're doing. And so they're like, it wasn't 7 hours. It wasn't 8 hours. Jodie Sue's like, it was 11 hours. Well, actually, it was 10 hours and 47 minutes. You did set it to private. And now that it's re-uploaded again, there is 4 minutes missing because what uploaded is 10 hours and 43 minutes. And that got privated in the middle of me watching it. So, but there is 4 minutes that was deleted off there. I don't know what for, because you didn't delete the shit that you actually said. She's trying to backpedal, saying that she only said that Andy sold weed, that she did not say sedatives now, right? She's backpedaling big time. Like the hardest backpedal you ever heard in your life, you guys. It is wild. So tonight, we heard that she was going to private everything for, her own protection, whatever, and take all her videos down. So I quick recorded this one. I asked Mr. Cher, quick, can you download that quick? Because she's going to set everything to private, and I want that shit. Because some people, you just have to use their own words, their own voices back against them to let them know, or they're just that pathetic. They don't even know. Like, and that's how I feel. Like, she is just psycho. Like, she believes this shit she says. mind you, she has backpedaled for ever since she started in this mess. Remember, she used to protect Dawn and Candace. So which is it? You can't have it both ways. Candace is a great mom. Oh, Candace, and protecting Dawn and Candace, to now whatever the fuck you're saying to cover your own ass. And I mean, I think she's on top of the list of suspects, not just like person of interest suspect, but probably even like a target. Because what makes like someone be a target or like number one suspect to me would be motive, excess, I guess, right? Are the top two that I can think of, which she has both. Who was bitching about the neighbors for years before Summer even went missing? Who Facebook Live so much shit just weeks before Summer got missing, up until leading till days and even after Summer got missing? Now, I tried to find it, but she done blocked me now. She was sharing, remember she shared her text messages, and some of you guys are probably Facebook friends with her. You can look at this, and I'm sure I have it in my community post somewhere. I couldn't find it. I was trying to find all this stuff to show you guys in order tonight. Oh my gosh, there's just so much with her. Remember, after Summer went missing, just like it was like a week, if not even sooner than that, she texted Andy and said, good, I hope they move from there now. Now I hope they leave. So the motive, she's bitching about the property lines and all of this, and somebody got a $500,000 freaking loan to build on that property, something, I don't know. Just go back to her shit from beyond, like before Summer goes missing. So we definitely have motive, you guys. She hated them. There is years of her bitching and complaining about Dawn and Candace and the neighbors. Now we have her backpedaling on her saying she knew the neighbor children were being abused in every which way, and that her baby daddy was giving them, no, she did not just say weeds. She 100% said sedatives. She said drugs to sedate. And then she said at one point she does mention weed, but she says weed in other things. Weed in other things. What the freak? As though you're, and then you keep going on in that 10 hours and 47 minutes and talk about how, well, he would come home with meth sometimes, or he had this sometimes, or like, are you fucking kidding me? Weed is not a sedative, and she didn't need to get weed for a sedative when she can go get her Delta 8 and has been giving minors Delta 8 and buying Delta 8. So stop acting like you said it was weed, because you didn't. And we're actually going to play that. We're going to replay her own damn words tonight, because she's backpedaling hard, you guys. I cannot believe. Oh, and then Bullhorn Betty called it. Oh, she's probably jealous. She wants money. Here's the thing. Andy does not talk for free. Now, I'm not one that offers people money for interviews, because I don't have money for interviews, you guys, okay? So, am I for that? No. But I also don't think it hurts if it was to somehow shake loose answers for Summer. Well, I can't remember the channel, CSI, I don't remember exactly how you say it, but CSI, who had Andy on, it wasn't an interview. It was just almost like two friends just hanging out and chit-chatting on a live. That's what I'd call it. There was no real questions like asked or whatnot. And that's okay, because you know what happened from that? Whether she paid or didn't pay, I don't give a shit anymore, because like I said, something shook loose from that, which was Jodie Sue acting a damn fool, all because Andy came on someone's panel and talked. I actually think it was jealousy that it was another female panel. You know what I'm saying? That Andy went on and that they had some good back and forth. And I think there's jealousy there. Hey, Dr. Phil, cotton candy boobs. Hi, True Crime and other stuff. Tiffany sent you? Tiffany, like Tiffany Marie. Hi, Melissa Hart. I'm a little late. Had to get a drink here from Tiffany's. Hey, TZB. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Tiffany. Oh, Tiffany Marie. Awesome. Oh, that's sweet. See, guys, people can be adults and get along. We don't always agree with what each other says, but I've actually found the communities for creators. I don't know if there's something in the air. A lot of people have pulled their big girls and big boy pants up and really just want to put their heads together. We know we don't have to agree with everything, and that's okay. So awesome. Okay, so what was I to? Now, backtrack for a second. Sorry, because weed. Okay, just being honest. I got the cow tipper for for Jodie Sue night. Okay, so she shared a text message, by the way, and it was like days or a week after Summer got gone. Summer went missing without a trace. Okay, and it actually said, "Good. I hope that they leave there." So she was thrilled that something happened. Maybe they'll all just leave. She's kind of got her wish right now, right? Except for now, she doesn't live there anymore, if I'm not mistaken, right? So, sheesh. So, we're going to play back this. We did download it when we heard her today say she was going to set everything to private. Now, there already is 4 minutes that she edited out. I don't, for the life of me, can't think of what 4 hours, but I'm going to play some stop because then there's older videos I want to bring up too. Hey, Yoda. A Tiffany raid. That's sweet. So I apologize, you guys, but we are going to, I hope I can speed up her. Can we speed it up? Autoplay, cast device. No. Oh, shit. It's really not going to let me speed it up. Oh, this is terrible. Okay. Well, that's terrible. Okay. Let me share screen here. Hold on. You guys, I like to speed her up to like 1.5 on YouTube's when you listen to her because it somewhat makes her sound like a little normal. This isn't going to let me speed it up. I apologize, but we'll fast forward. We don't have to, we're not listening to the whole 10 hours and whatnot. So we'll get to it. Okay. How do I share screen? Here we go. Okay. Okay. Is that working? Okay.
Nah, we should all probably go to bed, Captain. Now, when I started using it for this, almost immediately.
Okay, is there terrible feedback if I pause it and talk sometimes when I share screen? Now, I just want to remind you guys too, because I started to say it and didn't finish it. Bullhorn Betty was 100% like dead on that she was probably jealous about money or whatever. It is true. Like I can say for facts, I seen it with my own eyes earlier on that Andy would not talk for anything less than $400. Okay, whatever. Now, again, if he got paid, whatever. If he didn't, whatever. I think it's great that Jodie Sue's cage is rattled because, right? She said some real messed up things that I don't know how people are supporting her to this day. Like, I don't know how after that people like open your ears and actually listen to her own words, really. But she did bring up that, child support, he's going to have to report to child support and blah, blah, blah. So that is why she's salty, which that is terrible. Also, you get on here and you say, I don't know, come for me if you want to, but I am a survivor from domestic violence and most of my life, almost all my life, except for the past year. Okay. So, some of the text that she shows, and hopefully I think I got the right timestamp so we can fast forward through the shit so I can show you. She was like, it's terrible to say. She keeps calling him a monster and an abuser. But I never wanted to text my abuser to come see me or beg them to have sex with me and all of that. It's fucking weird. At the same time, threatening that, like, oh, I know you look at child porn and you're doing this and you're hitting on minors and stuff, but hey, come home and have sex with me. Like, I'm sorry, I cannot wrap my mind around this. So we are totally two different fucking people. So I apologize if that's triggering to other victims or survivors, but myself, in my experience, there's no fucking way. There's no way. I was glad when my abuser was out of the house, away from me, doing whatever the fuck he's gonna do, as long as he was fucking leaving me and my kids alone. Like, no fucking way. Nope. And of course he's gonna come on here and want to say his side. She's been talking for months and months and months, and Andy has kept his mouth shut, and then she wants to dog him for that. Now, perfectly honest, neither one of them should be on YouTube at all, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, like their fingers on everything. They think they can get into them on anyway.
Oh God,
but I had them add account mods and all kinds of shit, right? It's like, the fuck are these?
Oh yeah, she's gonna go on about people
hacking.
hacking her. All right, let's see if we can. We'll fast forward a little bit. I think it's around here. She's watching them right now on the other channel. Shoot. Bear with me, guys. I think it's before 18 minutes. She pauses her shit for so long. She just sits there. I don't know how people deal with that. If I just set up a live and I just sit here like a freaking zombie and watch somebody else's live and say nothing to y'all, would you watch me? Like, what the freak? Look at the crazy train. Can you hear the crazy train, y'all? I wish it would let me speed it up, you guys.
On my barbecue, though. Amy Lou, you sent pictures to my email. Let me check it.
All right. Well, that's good.
Here we go.
Y'all go over there and ask why exactly it is he was selling drugs to the children at 110.
Okay, so if it was just weed, again, I'm not really sure they'd need like such a weed dealer, but even so, why'd you say drugs instead of just, why don't you go ask him about selling pot to 110 to the children at 110? It was drugs, not weed. Not till much later when she knew that her ass was going to get it did she throw in, then she said marijuana, but she said marijuana in things. Okay. Oh, and then right before this, it was right before this. She was actually in that other creator's live asking in text, ask Andy why he sold drugs to the kids at 110 Ben Hill Road. Okay, let's say it was just weed. Like, she's trying to backpedal and push to us all now that it was just weed. She just said that. How is that okay? And how do you just allow it to happen? Like, you've known that for how long, though? I can't turn her up. I think it's on full volume. Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry.
On my barbecue, though. Amy Lou, you sent pictures to my email. Let me check it.
All right. Well, that's good. Y'all go over there and ask why exactly it is he was selling drugs to the children.
Drugs, not weed.
At 110.
Drugs. Again, if that was true, I want to ask Jodie Sue, why were you not putting a stop to that? Why were you not calling the police out there? Like, what the fuck? Because I don't buy that you were so scared of your monster, because you are publicly bashing him day after day, almost all day long. For a year now, you've been doing that. Damn near a year. So, do I think that you're scared of him? No, because he lives in your area, but you're still on public platforms bashing him and saying that he's done all these things. You've even said that he's killed Summer and all of these things and terrible things, right? So I don't buy that you're that afraid of him, because you don't find me out here dropping my abusers' names and all of that shit. So don't give me that bullshit. Oh, I'm afraid. She's hiding behind that, you guys. She's using that to manipulate your guys' brains and minds to feel sorry for her. And it doesn't matter if she fucks up and says bullshit. Just, oh, victim me, poor me, because a lot of us women are gonna not really judge another victim because that's in our heads. But fuck that. This is the time of Amber Heards and shit. I am not listening to this bitch. I do not buy it for 1 minute that she's that afraid of Baltimore or the monster or Andy or whatever that she's calling him today. No, I don't buy it at all. Or she would keep her fucking mouth shut because she'd be so afraid, right? Sorry, that's my opinion. If you don't like it, that's too bad. That's exactly how I fucking feel. And you know I'm not sugarcoating it. So, no, Jodie Sue. Nuh-uh. What else does she say?
Why he was potentially causing little girls over there to be sedated and to be touched with the shit he was selling them.
Right there, the shit he was selling over there. You didn't say with the weed he was selling. You said little girls, plural, little girls, and because you're trying to backpedal on that too, why he sold the things up there for little girls to be sedated. You didn't say he sold weed for them to be sedated, because you know that shit don't make sense anyway. So again, let's say you are lying. That's terrible, Jodie Sue. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But you didn't mean weed, and you didn't say weed. So stop going on people's panels and say, I said he sold weed. No, you fucking did not say that. We just played it back for you, your own words, on your live that you're demanding everybody watch to hear the truth of what you said. Where in there did you say that Andy sold weed to sedate the kids? Let's pretend it was just weed to sedate the girls. Okay, let's pretend that's true. How is that even okay? But it was not weed, because later on again she says weed and other things. So, but now 2 times she just said that in the last 2 minutes, and she did not mention marijuana at all, did she? No, probably the pills she's getting for all her cancer treatment and all of that. I don't know, maybe.
Because I have fucking questions.
So do we, Jodie Sue. We have fucking questions for you now, because you're
not standing in front of him anymore.
Why would you stand in front of it to begin with at all?
Yeah.
That right there, I'm not standing in front of it anymore. That right there, you guys, says I knew about it and I was covering for it, but I'm not going to do that anymore. That's sick shit right there. She admits right in that sentence that she knew about it and did nothing about it.
And I found about
how do people support this?
A few days
nasty
before all the
shit?
shit went down. I'm not kidding, dude.
Not kidding.
And I got the fucking receipts on it.
The receipts. She always has these receipts, but her receipts are just text messages. We're going to listen to that one more time, you guys, because she's going to be like, yeah, Cher lied. Oh, Cher twists my words. Okay. Bullhorn Betty. Girl, I was just saying, Bullhorn Betty, how right you were because I listened to her. She has been bitching about, oh, child support's going to have to know what he's making on the YouTubes. It's going to have to be reported. I was dead. I'm like, oh, there it is. Hi, Avery. Even if it was weed to sedate them, it's still wrong. Jodie Sue Brown, wrong. Yes, and should be jail time. Exactly. Thank you, Avery's.
On my barbecue, though. Amy Lou, you sent pictures to my email. Let me check it.
All right. Well, that's good.
Here we go.
Y'all go over there and ask why exactly it is he was selling drugs to the children.
Drugs to the
At
children.
110.
Drugs to the children, not weed. That's one.
Why he was potentially causing little girls over there to be sedated and to be touched with the shit he was selling over there.
Still
Go
didn't
ahead.
say weed.
Because I have fucking questions. Not standing in front of him anymore.
My name is Silver Tongue, whatever that means. Oh, does she call me Silver Tongue? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I found about a few days before all the shit went down. I'm not kidding, dude. And I got the fucking receipts on it. And I'm sure law enforcement does as well.
Okay, there we go again. You're sure law enforcement knows or law enforcement knows? Like, I can say positively when I've reported things to law enforcement, and it's not ever, I'm pretty sure law enforcement knows. No, I damn know law enforcement knows because I sent that and I called to make sure that they received what I sent. You know what I'm saying? So you know. So it's either you told them and they know, or you didn't tell them. They might see this, so they'll find out. Is what I'm going with. Oh, is Tiffany? Sorry, I didn't see her. Have a good night, Tiffany. Thanks for the raid,
He had
girl.
known Summer was also being abused, and he hid it from everybody, including me.
No, that means no, because she just said she was done standing in front of him. She was done standing in front of him. That right there tells me she knew. She's been standing in front of him. She's been blocking shit. Or that's what she claims, right? She's done protecting him now. She's done lying for his ass. So that means she knew. Please. And she's got receipts. That means you have receipts from that time then. That's what she claims, right? So you did know. Oh, I'm so sick of her lies and how she thinks she can get away with it. She honestly thinks she can get away with it because she's got like 100 people that live so freaking far up her ass. And I don't understand it. How do you guys not hear the backpedaling like in real time even? It's actually sick to watch.
And he was very much selling drugs to the children at 110.
That's
and
3.
to Candace, 4.
Drugs, not weed. That's
Those children.
3 times.
Now, what all that was, I don't know. But I do know it was happening.
What all that was, you don't know. So he was selling drugs to the kids and Candace. What all that was, I don't know. She just said that. So was it just weed or was it more than weed? Because you're saying right here, you don't know what all he was selling. So what the freak? And we're going too far again, but
And I got the fucking receipts on it. And I'm sure law enforcement does as well.
right crimes have consequences.
He had known Summer was also being abused, and he hid it from everybody, including me.
No.
And he was very much selling drugs to the children at 110. And to Candace, 4. Those children. Now, what all that was, I don't know. But I do know it was happening. And I very much think it plays a role in what was happening to other little girls over there. And I very much do think that it could be part of why Summer looks so asleep. Is maybe possibly Candace giving her.
Jodie Sue is one of the first people to be like, oh, these YouTubers speculate in here saying blah, 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 blah. Do you know this, or are you just the same as what you bitch about? Are you just throwing this out here for whatever reason? Like, or you know this? Because you're speaking like you know, and you keep throwing out, I have receipts. I have the receipts. Okay.
The shit Andy was selling to her. So go ask.
Again, the shit Andy was selling to her. She doesn't say weed. The shit Andy was selling to her. Say weed if it was just weed.
Because I still have fucking questions. And I think that it was occurring since before the Utah trip. It is part of why Josie was taken to Utah. Even though that was kind of a fucking lie, right? Why he went to Utah. But it's Andy's fault. And Candace's.
And yours, if you knew this stuff was going on. And you claim that you like would see his text messages and stuff and how often they were texting. So you did know shit. See, you keep telling on yourself, and you know you tell on yourself. You're a lot like Don, speak and edit, but you're actually, Don's a little bit smarter than you, because Don edits while he's thinking, and while he's speaking, you speak, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm a fuck up. I probably should have went live sober so I didn't fuck up so much and spill the beans so much, and then I'm going to backpedal. Either way, if you're backpedaling because you lied to everybody, that is terrible. You're disgusting. You are just as bad as the monster that you're up here all day, every day talking about, okay? You are just as bad if that's the case. And if it is true, exactly the same. You are the monster that you are up here all day, every day, bitching about. Either way, to me, I don't know how people can support this trash. She's trash, you guys. Trash. Because why would anybody sit up here on their platform and say that they knew that Summer and her brothers were being assaulted just up the hill from her, but she did nothing? She was sleeping. She could sleep. And in here she's, well, Andy knew she was missing. Andy was knowing or talking about Summer's been murdered, and he slept perfectly fine at night. You slept fine at night, apparently thinking that those kids were being sold drugs to be sedated, to be assaulted. We hear you talk about how much you slept. So you slept just fine knowing that there was a little girl up on that hill being sedated and being tossed around like a rag doll up there, and you slept perfectly fine. Like, how are you going to come after Andy when, girl, everything you say about Andy and the monster you've built him up for YouTube and Facebook to think that he is exactly the monster that we see and hear in you now. And it's disturbing.
You remember Candace saying Josie was, or Alice, or one of them, talking about how Josie was using, and it was the reason he was taken. It's not the reason Josie was taken out there.
Tell us, and JodieSue, why was it?
Shit occurring around that time.
Now, like Mr. Cher will say, everything she is saying, it's possible she's just lying, because everything she's saying kind of matches the thoughts and opinions that are thrown out there. We've all heard the rumors about why Josie was in Utah with Don, right? I don't even need to repeat it. We all know what that is. So what she's saying here isn't like she's giving us some new information. We all know what those rumors are. So again, you could be lying, but you're a piece of trash for that. Or you could be telling the truth, and you're definitely a piece of trash for that.
He's responsible for it from before Utah until.
So this is all Andy's fault.
So you go ask him why he was selling drugs.
Drugs.
To those children.
Again, this is like the 4th or the 5th time now that she's brought it up, that he is selling drugs. Again, she does not say weed at all in any of that. Not he's selling weed. Like she's trying to say now. Oh, I just said he sold some weed. It would only be weed.
And to Candace for the children. Go ask. And ask him what type other than weed.
Oh, wait. Oh, what did she just say? Let's rewind that. Did she just say, ask him what type of drugs other than weed? She just said it. She just admitted it right there. This chick is ridiculous.
Shit occurring around that time is why. He's responsible for it. From before Utah until.
Turn up your volumes, guys, because here she's about to actually just say what he was selling other than weed, not just weed, what he was selling other than weed. Get ready. Here it
So
comes.
you go ask him why he was selling drugs to those children. And to Candace for the children. Go ask. And ask him what type other than weed.
What type of drugs other than weed? Jodie Sue, please try and backpedal from this because this is your live, girlfriend. This is your live stream that you bitched at everybody. Actually, this is your edited live stream where there's the 4 minutes chopped off because everyone knows there is 4 minutes. We all know what the original live stream time was. Like us that care about summer and follow summer, we know these things. There's 4 minutes missing from it when you unprivated it. So I can't imagine the 4 minutes you deleted out of that 10 hours and 47 minutes because, girlfriend, this is terrible. Now, you just said, ask him what he sold other than weed. So why don't you tell us? Because you're telling us right now that you know he sold shit other than weed. But all around panels today, you're trying to backpedal and cover your ass, right? For whatever reason, I don't know. And say, it was just weed. I said it was weed. It could only be weed. I only knew about weed. Weed. Bullshit. You just said 5 times before this, the shit that he sold, the drugs that he sold, didn't mention weed at all. Then you mention weed right here, but you said, ask him what he sold other than weed. Y'all clip that and share that around. How can she backpedal from that? Ask Andy what he sold other than the weed. I could end the live right here. And what does Kimmy say? Bada boom. Okay, Jodie Sue. Right there. Just shows and proves what a fucking liar you are. How can anybody think that anything she says is credible? Maybe that's why she's doing it, because they can't take her as a credible witness when things happen then, because they're going to be like, this bitch is a liar. She says, just go back and listen to my live. I didn't say that. I said weed. Just go back and listen to my live. All day I've been listening to you, and all day I've been catching you contradicting yourself and lying. Jodie Sue needs to pay me for the amount of time I listened to her yesterday and today. Right, Hawkeye?
Oh, hot dogs.
Okay, now let's think about that for a minute. Suspect. Okay, what's like the difference? We got to look that up. I got to pull that up, but I don't know how to do it without losing this video. Tomorrow we're going to do a live stream. Let's pull up the difference between suspect, person of interest, witness, and target, because she's giving me target vibes. They're definitely top person of interest vibes because she had motive. She was publicly bitching about those neighbors being a pain in her ass since at least 2018. We know that. She shared the text messages of that. Then Summer goes missing without a trace, and she then makes text messages saying, good, I'm glad. I hope they're all out of there now. What the freak, right? She hears the unfounded screams. She definitely inserts herself and tries to fuck up the narrative or whatever, or spread misinformation. That's for damn sure. And now we have her saying she knew that the kids are being sold things other than weed to be sedated, to be assaulted up on the hill. Hello, ding, 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 bingo, suspect, person of interest, fucking bullseye, and probably one of the main, I don't even know if target's one of the words, but we should pull all of that up yesterday because we should educate ourselves on what the actual differences, technically the differences are, because I'd like to know exactly what she is. And I would say one of the top, like, again, person of interest, is that more than a suspect? Person of interest? I don't know. There's problems here. There's definitely problems here. And it kind of makes me feel like an asshole. We may have to do a live stream and just play devil's advocate here. And what if Don and Candace are just guilty of being terrible, neglective, abusive parents? What if, hear me out, they are innocent? I would feel like an asshole. But when she talks like this, it does make me think, what if? What if? Or Candace and her know. Candace and them know, but Don doesn't know everything. I'm still convinced no matter what, or I don't know why I feel that way, but I don't think Don will ever know 100% the truth of everything that took place at that time when Summer disappeared. I don't know why I feel that way, but I just don't. Like, I think he's guilty and he deserves to be in prison. Don't get me wrong. I think he was abusing and everything. But I do not think he knows everything, because I do know that there was always a plan to get Don locked up. Oh, Mod's got somebody. But you guys, I mean, if you honestly think about it, she says she's bitching and bitching about the property lines and the neighbors, and she has said it multiple times. She even says she would kill kids for trespassing on her property, and she hates noisy kids, and you know. And then who would say something like that? Their daughter is missing, and you're like, good. I hope that I'm glad now. I hope that gets them off the hill now. What? She's alarming. What's she doing? Oh, she might have been trolling the other chat while she was live. She was aiding and abetting Lawson. What the fuck? Crickets. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm sure TM probably has a recording, quite frankly.
She's just so pissed that Andy went on a live stream. Oh, TM has a recording. Andy was yelling at me about money one day. Okay.
But that's what he was screaming.
Again, I've been telling you guys, and she's been saying I'm a liar. If he's such a monster, why is this dude around? Why even take his calls? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, but there's locals around that talk, and she does have Andy over still, so he can't be that bad of a monster. Or, you know, I don't get it. The things that she's saying does not add up to me. I just can't. I can't relate. I can't. And I'm sorry if that makes me a terrible person. Judging another, she's a victim. She's a straight up victim, if that's what she's going to say. But I've been there too. And I would not sit by and know that there's children being hurt. I don't care. I'm sorry. I just wouldn't. And she knew this. She's saying she knew this. She ain't that damn scared of him to not go and do something because she's publicly bashing this man. But she wouldn't go step in and do something? Nah. Just in case you are interested, Tiffany sent you the YouTube stream so you can speed it up. Thank you. I have that. I just think she'll end up privating it in the middle of me showing it again because she likes to do that. Let's see here. Let me see here. Hi, Olive Juice. Hi, everyone coming in. How did she? How? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So, y'all. Okay, hold on. Okay, I do have that. Thank you, Tiffany. Okay. So, share screen. Okay. Here, y'all. While she's talking about this, has her PayPal pin right there. Her PayPal pin right there. If she's talking about, she's sitting there saying she knew that Summer and her brothers were being sedated and other girls. That means somebody else's children were up there being sedated and essayed as well, and she knew that. She has her PayPal pinned while she's sitting there saying she allowed this shit to go on. You guys, you can't make this shit up. This is terrible. Oh shit. Okay, hold up.
Yeah, I wish I'll probably go to bed, Captain.
Okay, there we go.
All
1-5, she talks normal.
Potentially causing little girls over there to be sedated.
Just...
I couldn't, I wasn't wise to how YouTube Studio and all that worked. But I knew damn good and well what the account and all that. I was like, that ain't fucking right. So it was an immediate once I looked. Anyway. But off and on, what I have happened is, for some fucking reason, people I want in the box, for sure, for certain, that I put there myself. Like certain art and others, keep being let out that damn box just to run around. Real weird. Whatever. Oh, fuck. Yes, ma'am, there is. It's Monster's great grandparents' house, the one the road's named for, in Miss Hill. And it has been bought and sold land. But yes, there is. Part of it, because they are tore down on the backside. But that's where Ben committed suicide. So. Now, don't get it mixed up with the church that looks like a cabin where J.L. Doofus was roaming around. Excuse us, I gotta know.
Yeah.
Like,
We see you, Red Riding Hood.
Nicole race that.
I don't think she reported this piece of Denise. A piece from Denise. I put closed captions on this time. I'm going to slow her down one notch, though. Mm-hmm. Definitely hindering the investigation. Has to be. Is that reaction in the stream?
On my barbecue, though. Amy Lou, you sent pictures to my email. Let me check it.
All right. Well, that's good. Y'all look over there and ask why exactly it is he was selling drugs to the children
One.
at 110. Why he was potentially causing little girls over there to be sedated and to be touched with the shit he was selling over there. Go
Two.
ask. Because I have fucking questions. Not standing in front of him anymore.
Hi, Kimkins.
Yeah. And I found about a few days before all the shit went down. I'm not kidding, dude. And I got the fucking receipt.
She caught herself. She said, a few days after everything went down. But I know she knew before, and she caught herself right there. That's my opinion. She caught herself right there. She couldn't say, and she knew that sound terrible if she said, I found out. She had to say a few days after, but there's no way listening to her talk that, you know. Okay, so we got 2 times. She doesn't mention weed. She says the drugs. So 2 times.
States on it. And I'm sure law enforcement does as well.
Sure.
He had known Summer was also being abused, and he hid it from everybody, including me. And he was very much selling drugs to the children at 110.
3.
And to Candace for those children. Now, what all that was, I don't know. But I do know it was happening.
That's technically 4.
And I very much think it plays a role in what was happening to other little girls over there. And I very much do think that it could be part of why Summer looked so asleep. Is maybe possibly Candace giving her the shit Andy was selling to her.
5. The shit,
So go
not
ask.
weed. Why didn't you say the weed Andy was selling? So that's 5 in like a minute.
Because I still have fucking questions. And I think that it was occurring since before the Utah trip.
For some reason, I can't see
It is
Tiffany,
part
but I
of
can see you
why
guys talking to Tiffany.
Josie was
Hi,
taken to Utah.
Tiffany. And again,
Even
we
though that's
all
kind of
know
fucking
those
wrong.
rumors, so it's not new information.
Why
Tiffany Marie
you-
wouldn't align this.
But it's Andy's fault.
Yeah, you know what? And for a lot of times, like I would have to turn Tiffany Marie off when she talked about Jodie Sue because she was actually fairly supportive and protective of Jodie Sue, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I'm not mistaken. Like I've heard it until this shit. And she was Tiffany Marie was very, very protective of Jodie Sue. She was, and I never understood it. But some people are, they're nicer than me. Let's just be honest. They're nicer to me, and they'd rather be safe than sorry. You know, let's not be an asshole right away. I hate True Crime with Eve. Let's not be an asshole right away because what if we're wrong? And I get that. That's probably how we should all act. But I can't be fake. I can't. I feel how I feel, and there's no hiding that. And if I have to apologize to someone after, I will, because I don't mean to be an asshole. It's just that my life has just made me jaded to everything. But obviously, I still make mistakes and let assholes in because there's just some people that are good at manipulation, right? So,
And Candace's. You remember Candace saying Josie was, or Alice, or one of them talking about how Josie was using, and that was the reason he was taken. It's not the reason Josie was taken out there.
in email first
But
name, I did not see that
shit
yet.
occurring around that time is why. He's responsible for it from before Utah until.
Cotton Candy
So you go
Boob's
ask him
always
why he's selling
lurking.
drugs to
Even if you don't see Cotton Candy Boobs, she's always watching.
those children.
There, she
And
just said
Candace
it
for
again.
the children.
Again.
Go ask. And ask him what type other than weed.
So we're at like 6 or 7 now, you guys. What type other than weed? Again, I should just end the live right here. Ask him what type other than weed. So you weren't just saying, or it was just weed. Again, you guys clip that part. I'm not even kidding you, because there's no backpedaling from that. We just counted in a minute and a half. She brought it up 7 times, and she did not say weed. She said drugs and the shit he was selling, and drugs. Never did she say weed until right now. She says weed, but what was he selling other than weed? Her own words. Jodie Sue, what does Benny say? You're not good at this. She's so bad at this. Oh,
Get out. Oh, hot dogs.
hot dogs. Is she muted again? Oh man. I wonder if they were selling some of Jodie Sue. I'm guaranteeing you they bought some. Oh yeah. Yeah. Like she knew her baby daddy was a dealer, but then tries to act like he's such a terrible guy because he was a dealer. But you knew exactly what he was doing. I mean, rumor has it she's a dealer too. So I don't know.
So there y'all go. There's the pieces I've been hiding.
You're been hiding.
And some of it. Because there's a lot more to it.
Oh shit. So she's just not
And
gonna
law
tell.
enforcement, Korea's others are very much aware.
And
of the pieces
Korea's
that go to that.
I hope that they are. Okay.
That's why one of the little girls, I think that around Utah, I think they were being given what Andy was selling, and I think it was used for very, very bad shit.
So again, she's bringing it up. Whatever Andy was selling, not mentioning that it's weed. And did she just say he was supplying it to them in Utah? How the fuck? So Don took like just a grip of drugs to Utah with him, and there was girls in Utah being drugged as well? Like, what is she exactly saying? On Facebook Messenger? Okay, I have my phone opened up right now on chat so I can see chat.
Although I don't know if you knew or not.
All right, I want to bring something up, and I know a lot of people are not going to be too happy with me for this, but I don't care. She's showing these text messages. I think it's at 2:18. Okay, so if she did know, or she claims, I'm so afraid of the monster. I'm just so afraid of him. I couldn't do anything. Hey, lip block, my invisible. I got a few invisible friends because I can't see Tiffany Marie either. And lip locked, and I think Justice for All as well. So, but I think that makes you guys more special. But I hope we can figure out how I can see you guys. Okay, now, again, come for me if you want to, but I cannot relate with this. If you're so afraid of your monster, like I don't want to hear the excuses. Well, because she hides behind, I'm abused, and I'm just so afraid. Okay, I've been there. I can relate with that part, but what I never did was beg for my abuser to come home and fuck me. Never. How she's showing these text messages actually gave me more red flags. They don't help her. They aren't receipts for anything other than I don't believe that she is as afraid as she claims she is. I think she plays that up on the YouTubes, not gonna lie. Because what she's about to show, and trigger warning, I'm pulling it up to show you guys too, because I think it's absolutely disgusting and disturbing, because all in the same sentence of, I know you're looking at little kitty porn and this and that, or whatever she says, looking at teen porn and hitting on minors, but can you come home and have sex with me? What the fuck? I cannot be the only one thinking that. I'm sorry, but that does not make sense to me. I I don't understand that at all. I cannot relate with that. I'm getting upset even thinking about it. Because I am the bitch that would have, if I knew something was going on and I thought, okay, someone's going to shoot me if I run up on that hill and try and take that girl out of there, I would have still ran up on that hill and tried to do something. I would have done something. Hopefully I would have like called or tried to call 911 before I go run up on the hill, but I would not have sat by because I'm afraid of what my abuser would do, knowing that there's kids being SA'd just 200 feet away from me. No, I wouldn't be able to. There's no way. I guess I'd be shot or something instead then. But at least I got I tried to do something. I'd call the police and probably run up on the hill. I'm not going to lie. I don't usually think like normal people at first. I'm like, I'm going to go, I got to do something. So I would probably run up on the hill. I would have called the police and ran up on the hill probably while calling the police. I don't really know, but I know I would have done something. I can't be the only one thinking this, you guys. I can't. Open up your ears and your eyes with this one. And meanwhile, she's got PayPal me pinned. Are you kidding me? And then bitching about Andy wants to make money off of Summer. All these people make money off Summer. You're pinning your PayPal while you're sitting here saying you knew that they were being sedated to be SA'd. You sick bitch. God. Cotton candy boobs. Thanks, sis. Love you. Come on, pop the text up. I do have it sped up. Okay, I don't know what this picture is about because she doesn't show all up there. But she goes, "Are you flirting with children at Priceless?" And he says, "Fire, don't know." And she says, "Or talking on the phone at your mom's to whores, jerking off to teen porn in the basement." And then he tried to call her. And then she says, "A wreck now doesn't have shit to do with a 2-hour goddamn trip to Priceless." End of fucking story. She doesn't. I never talk to my abusers like that because I would have gotten oof. Like if there's I can't relate. I'm just gonna say that, okay? Because that's all fairness and that's real talk. I can't relate. I could not talk to my ex who has a record for attempt on lives and like a very bad record, you guys, throughout ever since he was before even 18, all his life. Okay, so I would never in my wildest years think about talking like that to him. There's no way. But anyway, you're saying, so you're so like, come home as a teen porn. Like, why would you even want this dude back around your kids at home? Are you fucking kidding me? Terrible, terrible. And I don't even know what kind of receipts these are. Cotton candy boobs, thanks, boo. I don't understand why she's showing this. It's disgusting. It gets worse. It's hot in here. Oh. That is sick. Why are you showing us that? Hi, Anissa. And everyone who's come in, welcome. Thank you for being here. It gets worse. This is, again, where I cannot relate. I think it's the next one she shows. Ugh. Oh, is it this one? No, it's not this one. Okay. Enjoy the pressure and hot water. That's fine. We'll be there in a min. On way back. And she goes, almost 2 hours later. He goes, it was almost 10 when got two moms. She says, it's fine. I'm sure teen porn and store clerks were better. And the store clerks, she says, are like 16, 17-year-old girls. 15, 16, 17-year-olds is what he likes, apparently. That's from Jodie Sue's own mouth now. And he says, be there soon. What the fuck? What you doing? And she says, nada. I think it is the next one. So numerous times she brings up how he's looking at teen porn and hitting on minors. Okay. But hey, when you coming home around our teenagers and all? And again, if this is true, like this shit should be reported. I have no idea. I heard that there might be a fundraiser for a camper for him, but I don't know. Would I donate to it? No, but I mean, he's a suspect in my eyes, a person of interest in my eyes.
Make sure to find the pills while they're though. You know, at his mom's. Because I guess fine with their man.
Okay, so again, not just weed, because he apparently gets his hands on pills too. And I don't know if she's saying make sure to find the pills while he's at his mom's. Is she saying that, like, bring home some pills or whatever? But we're supposed to believe anyways she's just like throwing shade at Andy in this. Because I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't know. I don't get
Almost
it.
2 hours later.
2 hours
I was like,
later.
oh, you know, gaslighting. It was almost 10 when we got to mom's. Yeah. I was like, it's all fine. I'm sure teen porn and store clerks were better. Be there soon. No, what the fuck? And then the next day, like typical during this period, it's noon, check in, make sure I'm where I'm at while he, well, you know, fucks a store clerk.
So he's fucking the store clerks. And she said before that the store clerks were like 15, 16, 17. Again, why isn't this shit reported? Ugh, I can't. Well, I remember, if you could, mods, Matt Gilbert, Uncle Matt, is going live. I think it's his first live. I think, well, he did a premiere, so that doesn't really count, but he's going live, having his first panel tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central. And Mr. and I will be up on panel with him, of course. So if you could share their link there in chat, that'd be awesome. I think it's just a 4th of July stream for a little bit. She's about to show something real disturbing. Like, ladies, you will agree with me. She's a paranoid drug abuser. Yeah, Dr. Phil, we can see that. Cher Tiffany said you can at least see her on StreamYard. Yeah, and my StreamYard's covered up with this video. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Jodie Sue just gives us so much shit. Like, I can't, the amount of Jodie Sue, I don't know why I just kept her to the side, because I honestly thought that I knew everything she was saying. She was contradicting herself. So I'm like, right away, okay, liar. She's just trying to insert herself to be somebody. So I honestly didn't pay that much attention to Jodie Sue. Then we saw Benny got on her ass, right? So I'm like, okay, so she doesn't even need me. I can focus still on other things. Like, other people got this. But now she's just done fucked up for like everybody, no matter, there shouldn't be sides, right? But there is, let's be honest, no matter who you are, like, people are like, holy shit, like, that is fucked up. Because again, Tiffany Marie really, really protected Jodie Sue and went, like, she was kind to Jodie Sue, defended her and gave her a real shot. But like, you can't do that after hearing something like that. Like, no person in their right mind can defend her after saying this shit. And then now she wants to go on and diss Tiffany Marie. I heard her dissing Tiffany Marie today. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Dissing her after she, for months, took lashings for defending your ass. That's just some sick shit right there. And then because she has questions, and of course, because Tiffany Marie has a following, right? And she wants to report back to her following properly. So of course she had to watch that. Everyone's like, oh my God, Tiffany Marie, did you hear that? Like, I know how it goes, right? So of course Tiffany Marie is going to do a job, what a good creator should do, and listen to it for herself, not just take everybody's words for it. Listen for herself. And she, oh my gosh, you can't defend this shit. You can't. And it's not Tiffany Marie's fault, and she shouldn't get bashed for that because she's asking honest questions about it. Everyone. I saw her bashing Justice for All and anyone who was asking real questions to Jodie Sue. She says, oh, put them in the box. Oh, fuck you. I didn't fucking say that. Yes, the fuck you did. And that's why you started panel hopping. Was that last night, going on grifts and everything? You knew you got your ass in too deep and you had to go panel hopping and try and save yourself. And I don't think there's any saving yourself. I don't even think Griff buys the shit you were selling. You were backpedaling so damn hard, Jodie Sue. And I know you're listening to this, or you will listen to this, or people will send you clips of this. Good. Hear yourself being a dumbass. Hear yourself being a pathological liar. Literally, that's what you are. Well, you got your PayPal me pinned. I am going to every day play your own words back for you. And I'm going to pin my Cash App and PayPal because you already accused the people that use your name for a paycheck. Well, I'm going to fucking do that then. Because how you can sit there and actually have your PayPal pinned in your comments, pinned while you're sitting there saying you knew that children were being abused and raped and you did nothing. You failed Summer Wells. You failed her brothers. And I'm going to guess you failed your own kids too. And I don't feel bad for fucking saying that. Not one bit. Because I am pissed. I am pissed at your behavior and the words coming out of your mouth. I hope to God they're lies. I hope they're lies. I hope you're just a big fat liar, Jodie Sue. But what scares me is that you lie and then you a little bit tell the truth. So it scares me you're telling the truth and possibly knew children were being essayed and sedated up on 110 Ben Hill Road. That scares me that that's a possibility. But I'm hoping you're just a fucking liar. And receipts show that if your mouth is moving, Jodie Sue, your ass is a liar. That gives me a little bit of hope. Just a little bit that you're a fucking liar. And that ain't good either, is it? She has nothing better. You see how much this girl is alive? Y'all, she has no life. And she certainly shouldn't be on public platforms calling people out for addictions and that. She has no room. No way. I want her to show that other text. Here we go. Oh, this is gross again. So we got 3 times now she's brought up Andy looking at kid porn. Okay, he says, love you. Started cussing emoji. It's fine. Love you. It's not. I want sex. Now, multiple times before this, she's saying that he's banging underage girls and looking at teen porn. She straight up says, I want sex. And now I have a week or so without it. Well, you jerk off to teen porn. What the fuck? And these are the receipts she's showing us. And to sit and get pissed about fact, then not get sex for weeks because I can't get that shit out of my head. It's fine. We can have sex. That's what Andy says. And she says, can't. Hormones relaxed my back too far and that bitch went out. Not my day. So, okay. First of all, you think he's this huge monster, right? He's so abusive. He's so nasty. And he's hitting on minors and he's fucking minors and he's watching teen porn. But come home. I want to have sex with you. What the fuck, Jodie Sue? Make this make sense because I cannot. And this is the receipt she's showing us. This is disgusting. Disgusting. How am I supposed to believe? Ladies, I'm being real here. Many of us have a past. We've come from abuse. Is this something you would be texting your abuser? Because me, no. Fuck no. No, no, no. I do not want you home. And I'm certainly not texting that I want to have sex with you because no. Ugh. Gross. Yeah, I know it's gross. Don't shoot the messenger, folks. This is Jodie Sue's own receipts that she is so proud of showing. Meanwhile, everything she's saying about him, he's sedating children, selling drugs to children, and fucking minors and watching teen porn. But she's begging for him to come home and fuck her. Is she afraid of him? Nah, I'm not buying it. And why am I not buying it? Why am I, before she uses the, how can another survivor talk about another survivor? She's not a survivor. Why do I say that? Because she every day says, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, PayPal me, I'm a victim, I'm a victim. Sad fishes that she's a victim of domestic abuse every fucking day. It's gross. It's disgusting. I'm sorry. I cannot relate. I don't feel bad for saying it. But then she has the nerve to come on here and say all this stuff and then show these text messages. What the fuck? What the fuck? Over a year. Yeah. Disgusting. What's even worse is I don't see Andy texting back saying she's wrong or even like arguing about the minors or the teen porn. You guys, just remember this next time you're watching Andy or he does an interview or when he's posting his shit. Do you see it all throughout these text messages that Andy is even like arguing that at all? No, not arguing it at all. No fucking way. No. Mm-mm. So that's alarming, and that's red flags right there. Yeah. Oh, she brings up the erectile dysfunction or whatever. She brings up the ED in the next text. Because apparently she was like, you aren't going to tell me it's my fault you can't get it up anymore when you're watching teen porn and jerking off. Hi, baby.
What in the hell going on here? Talking about teen porn jerking off. Well, you just turned red.
It's hot in here. Yeah, Mr. Cher doesn't even know half this shit because he can't even listen to her. So I don't even think he knows about this part. He just hears me yelling. The neighbors can just probably hear me yelling teen porn over and over again.
Oh, there's so many more.
There's so many more, y'all. She's so nasty. She's so nasty. Oh, here we go. The fucking novel to this dude. This shit stops across the board. Peace, love, a future is the goal. You stop boo-hooing and pretending you are the victim all up in your little feels. No more pills. No more getting absolutely batshit high before bed and sex. So she wants him. No more porn. No more blaming me for your ED issues. Affection, conversation, time spent together. And you need to understand that trust is earned, especially once broken, not just automatically given, especially to those who own words, to those that love and want to trust them. Show that they have every intention of lying, hiding, omitting until caught. That's how it gets better. What? Show that they have every intention of lying, hiding, omitting until caught. That's how it gets better. Okay. E. Ugh. That's just disgusting.
By dark routine just to catch him. Pisses me off to no end, and I raise hell about it. Hell, I raise hell just because he started smoking again. So you can imagine the hell I raised because of my PTSD versus risk versus broken promises. And they're like, why did he start again? Well, because abusers do what the fuck they want to do. July 14th.
These aren't
Yeah.
receipts. I don't know why she thinks these are receipts. I like barf. That girl. Hello, hello. The gift that keeps on giving. Jodie Sue. So many jokes there. Ugh.
And everyone's always treating me like I'm just a nagging bitch, unreasonable, stupid, stuck up because I raised hell by him smoking, etc. Look at all the damn trouble it has caused me. And I just do not want to be with anyone who is blurry 24/7 and not sober, in my opinion. I can't cope without something. I despise it more than anything in the world. I feel like some Disney shit. I just want a real life. And to have a real boy. Geppetto ass shit. Right. Right.
Don't you want a real man?
Yeah.
Geppetto ass shit. Didn't he make a Geppetto? That's the guy who made the doll that turned into a boy. Like, I don't text like I want a real ass boy. No, you say you want a real man, not I want a real boy. What is wrong with people? Yeah, boo fucking who, Jodie Sue? You are begging
Opium, viewer, radiation.
this man to come into your bed with you when you're saying he likes to what is it called? Statutory rape young girls is what she says. And then you want him to come to your house where you have teenagers to sleep. That's awesome. Pinocchio. Yes.
Anyway.
But who says that shit, you guys? I want a real boy. We don't say that, do we? I don't. Don't we say we're done with boys? It's time for a man, a real man. Like, right? Like, we don't say we want a boy. Some Pinocchio ass shit. Who says that? Yeah.
It's about kids supposedly portrayed.
And then she also talks about how she's been on the deep web. I've been on the dark web, you guys. I've been all over. And then she tries to explain when it's got this over here, the portals, whatever. Like, that's also alarming. Did you sell Summer because you were so pissed at Don and Candace? Was Andy banging Candace when Don was in Utah? Because I definitely heard about Jodie Sue's and Don's hookups. I don't know why she is not acting like she also didn't do drugs because Don told me. Who didn't? Don tell everybody. And Don also said, remember when I came home and I saw my neighbor standing out there, I just knew Summer was gone. Jodie Sue says and claims she was one of the first people that was looking for Summer. Somehow, magically, before Candace would have even said that Summer was missing, Jodie Sue was out looking for Summer. Was it Jodie Sue that he saw, or was it Andy that he saw and just knew that Summer was gone?
missing money, me accusing him of. Because by April, I was getting real suspicious.
Oh, really? By April, you were getting suspicious right before Summer goes missing, but you spent all these years with him. But by April, just so happens you started getting suspicious. Yeah, no, I'm not kidding, Mama. Sort of. No. But Don and Jodie Sue both lie, so who knows who to believe? But I do believe. I mean, Don was laughing about it. He said, "Her mouth her mouth is good at. She's got a big mouth. That bitch." Oh, he said that fat bitch has a big mouth, but it gets her out of debt. So something like that. I have to go back in the text. I'll have to do more lives. I gotta slowly show you guys the text too. It's funny. He did not like his neighbors, and also said a lot of times that Candace made the wrong friends. There is no dope, and there is pills when I hurt. What the fuck is wrong with that? Dude wasn't on a good thing. Passed drug test except pot. What the fuck? And don't play me. My entire family who you run to every fucking time you do bad shit or want other pussy. What? Okay. And don't play me. My entire family who you run to every fucking time you do bad shit or want other pussy and think you can confide in all. Say you said you were on shit and you are on shit. And nobody else in this town is as quiet as you think they are about your BS either. I may be in a box, but I'm not dumb or deaf. He said, I pulled over so I could text you. So can I get that list of shit you want? I'm not on shit, but pot and the pill, but every other day, and maybe one when get paid. First officer responded 6:15. I am with the neighbors. I will need assistance. Dispatcher, please check the house even if they have looked. Why was Ali with the neighbors and not the parents? Yeah, that is a good question. Good question.
He knows his own words. I'm going to.
We're worried about Andy's words now. We're showing you back your own words, Jodie Sue. Your own words, girlfriend. So the day that Dawn rushed home, what was the real reason? Candace threatened about the kids, or I think that crimes have consequences. It's always been my theory, and I've asked Don this, and he's never really like. You know how some things you can say to Don, he kind of just ignores it, and he'll go on about something else. He's never like refuted, but I have asked him multiple times, do you trust your wife? Like, why did you rush back so quickly from Utah? I believe it's because he always told me, well, because him and Candace were on the phone and she needed money and she heard a girl laughing in the background, which was his sister. I don't know which sister, but one of his sisters. She thought Don was cheating on her. And apparently she said, well, I moved in. I've got this guy here. I've got a guy living here with me. And he rushed home. I always thought that maybe Don found out Candace was doing some stuff and rushed home. Either way, he rushed home, finding out that there was other guys around his baby girl is what I think. And because that's his property, not Candace's. So he probably didn't like that too much at all.
And this shows you exactly what.
Jodie is a
That's
keeper.
something.
She will bombard you
Exactly
with
like Don
pointless,
told you how to get
insulting
into them
texts.
fucking
Yeah.
shit. When they parked the car up in the corner, I was on the mail tracker, right, waiting on packages to be delivered. And he had to send the thing, but I was down there waiting for the packages, so junkies didn't steal them, right? And conveniently enough, where he's sweeping out. That's where this weird meth shit started a couple years ago, and he started hanging in the same dope houses that Coleslaw did, and then the weight loss started. Real weird, though. And here this is in 2018.
She's
This was when he was
laughing.
sleeping the first time, and weird shit was going on, and the weight loss began. And, yeah, but you can see a minute ago out of his own mouth that he's doing pills, right? But anyway, that came out after he was swearing for a couple years that he wasn't doing anything like that. And this is also during Peeping Tom incidents, right?
God then shows what kind of nasty, trashy skanks you keep trying to stick your dick in, which is probably exactly why this shit happened after you fucking your trashy grandma on a boat. Wait, what? Which is probably exactly why this shit happened after you fucking your trashy grandma on a boat while leaving me here sick and alone and pretending to fucking work. What? Fucking his grandma? I'm sorry. What am I? Okay. Yeah, I'm sure there's meth and pills in your pocket too, fucking dopehead. And he said, fuck you, don't do meth. Fuck you. I don't do meth or pills. You know this shit. God, how bad it's snowing there, because GG. What? Now, no, I don't know. You can't be trusted. Nothing about you is real or believable. You've made sure of it by doing the lies, cheating, and shitty person routine repeatedly for years, so nobody to blame but yourself. It's not my fault you can't be trusted or believed. It's yours. Own it. Deal with it. And she said this is during the Peeping Tom incident too. 2:58 a.m. Okay.
I don't care. Lisa, let him straight.
This was last night at 2:58 a.m. Holy shit, the bitch don't sleep. Andy went and blocked her. Andy had to block her ass. Bitch, stop texting me. Strange how the weight loss stopped, how you were no longer able to stay awake like you were, and how your meth ass sex drive stopped as soon as that shit did. Your meth ass sex drive stopped as soon as that shit did. Oh my god, conspiracies again. Dude at Walmart can get list. You can keep saying that BS and playing, but I'm not. Didn't fuck anyone, and I have never did meth. Well, okay, list. If you knew what I knew, you'd temper 99.9% of your BS and lies. You try to pull and try to feed me. You try to pull and try to feed me. No, you just ask her for a hand job. Forgot. What the fuck? Dude, I don't feed nothing.
And I hadn't been outside the box. So obviously he was fucking somebody.
Yeah, you could if you stopped snorting and smoking it all. This week it sucks and don't really want people thinking it's trash because that shit Jim got last passed in Cheerios. Don't buy pills, they're free. And your excuse for last week, the week before, Give me a fucking break and quit lying to yourself and me because I'm not buying the BS. He goes, don't buy pills. The week before did the way it should. January, February. The week before. I'm sure mother's money went to pills at work today too, or whatever whore at BP has weed, or whatever imaginary guy at Cantu's. Yo.
Bye. Bye.
Anybody? Anybody?
Yeah, more vanishing money, right? For doing shit for.
No, you went to make wine, went to get high, went to share, and you went to go help Chris make his life shittier by enabling him to. Bullshit. Chris asked you to get pills. God, stop lying. I'm not stupid. Stan is gone. Get one more God pill for or from Chris and I'll raise hell. You are becoming a god addict. A goddamn addict. I'm done. Dude, that was first thing and I'm not. Went to get money and make money. Oh my gosh, these guys. Dude, I need the money.
Both on each other and told him he was turning into a fucking addict, and I was not pleased.
Didn't lie or admit. Did you mention not being at work today? Or how about any of the other days recently that you've not mentioned? Or trips by other places? Nope. So I'm done on that front. It's just proof over and over and over that I'm dumb as shit and for giving chances and trying to trust you. I can't. You will never stop. And if I can't trust you with small shit, I can't trust you with big shit. Therefore, everything is suspect and not to be believed. And I guarantee you have pills or have done pills today or God knows what else. Damn. I still don't really know.
Which is, well, I did not get pills. I'm not hot.
These are receipts for
whatever he is.
I don't know.
He didn't like what Andy was doing.
What?
Oh dear God, no. Hash brown.
Ew.
Yeah, that one's fake. Look, I'm telling you.
That evil ass laugh. Yo, does she literally streams from night to morning. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Whoa, bitch, go to bed. Nighttime, nighttime, nighttime. Nighttime, nighttime. 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 We start to see daylights peaking.
Bro,
oh shit, daylight. It's morning. It's straight daytime. Bam. Bitch, go to sleep. Go to bed.
Intentional pun.
Okay, that's enough of that today. I listened to her way too much today. Way too much today. I just wanted to play back her words tonight because she's been lying. She's been straight up lying. She said, I only said Andy sold weed. It could only be weed. It's only weed. Everybody else is manipulating and twisting the words that came out of my mouth. I like that one Cobby guy. The Cobby Lane guy. You know, like we just played her own words back to her. Oh, I can't with her. She's giving me a Jodie Sue headache. Yeah. Well, y'all, I will be back on tomorrow for sure. And yeah, there's so much more of Jodie Sue. I took some notes at her downstairs, but I wanted to get that because that was the newest. And she was really backpedaling hard today. So again, I go back to the beginning of this where, we replay it. Her words. She said it, what did we count? Like 7 times? And then she did mention weed. She did. She brought up weed, right? But what did she say? Weed and other things. Weed and other things. So she was saying more than weed after 7 times saying drugs, the shit he was selling, the drugs. Didn't mention weed till like the 8th or 9th time, and then brought up the weed, but also said it was weed and other things. Nobody was twisting or manipulating the words that Jodie Sue said. We don't take the time to figure out what the fuck it is she's saying to then go and manipulate it and twist it. No. We don't do that. Ain't nobody got time for that. We got a migraine. We got a Jodie Sue migraine. But I'll be back on tomorrow afternoon, you guys. Thank you. I don't remember. Cotton Candy Boobs, thank you. And a couple other people. I'm sorry, I can't remember because it went off the screen. But thank you for the super chats tonight. I appreciate that. And just wow. I know a lot of people will come for me because they're like, well, how can you judge another victim of domestic? I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't, but all I can say is I cannot relate. I don't understand that. For as big as a monster she's claiming he is, but then the very same receipts she's trying to show us that is supposed to somehow bury Andy, in my opinion, doesn't make her look very good or believable. She's not believable at all whatsoever. Okay. So you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday night, and I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon. I'll do a Hot Topics, and then tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Central, Mr. and I will be on Matt Gilbert's live, a 4th of July live stream. I think it's his first live stream, so we got to be there. So make sure you look for that. It's all set up. If one of the mods could drop it in chat, or I can try to find it quick. Let's see who's quicker. All right, there you guys go. So I dropped it there. I can pin that, I think. Oh, thank you, Frankie. You got it before me. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, happy 4th of July, you guys. Happy 4th of July. I'm going to go call my kiddos now. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon for our Hot Topics. I'm guessing Jodie Sue will be on the list of Hot Topics. But if there's other things that you have that you want to cover on Hot Topics about anything of the that's not, important, that's just the hearsay or the gossip of people, suspects and creators, then, that's a good place at Hot Topics. Because when I do a Summerwell stream, I like to actually do something, put our heads together and try and get somewhere. So it's on record. She can't take that shit back, but she sure shit keeps trying, doesn't she? Mr. Cher downloaded that, as so Tiffany Marie did. Everybody, I think every creator probably downloaded that shit because she's working overtime, folks. And I don't know where she gets the time from because she streams all day, every day, but she's working overtime to try and backpedal out of that shit. And even to backpedaling, then okay, are you lying? Then you're a piece of shit. And if you're not lying, you're even a bigger piece of shit. So we walk away from that. Either way, Jodie's a piece of shit and trash, and she certainly shouldn't be on the platform saying that I'm out to get everyone who's using summer wells, blah, 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 all the criminals using summer wells and making me and my children victims and victimizing me. You drag your children into this mess at every opportunity that you can. So you put your children there in that position. You can't go on a public platform and then not expect scrutiny from people because not everyone's going to believe you. And you did that. And then you dragged your kids on that. So you dragged your kids to get the scrutiny they're getting. And I don't understand why you did that. That's terrible, terrible, terrible parenting. But that's it for tonight. Hopefully you guys take what you want from this and clip it, because don't let that bitch backpedal. Don't let her do Summer like that. That's disgusting. Don't let her continue these lies on here. The community should not allow. These are the types of people that should be pushed out. Terrible. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love y'all.